Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack Luxury Perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
It is a Monday evening here in Ghana, and as it stands now, the team is seated to bounce back on the Showbiz Daily platform, where we sit to discuss some of the happenings in our showbiz space. And of course, a 3-man squad for us to do the do. My name is Sammy Flex, and the team is ready. And Team Dodo Solomon is still enjoying his honeymoon sadly. Now, say who didn't exactly. He's still enjoying his honeymoon and still working alongside. And of course, Roland Amate is also here at the other side. When we sit like this, you know how we do it. We discuss some of the prominent issues in our showbiz space, and I want us to handle the issues as quickly as we can, so you can also be a part of it. Let me say thanks to the team. Digital Rasta, he's got currency doing our camera for us, which Flex is the editor director of the show. And again, I want to say thank you to TapTapSend for holding us down. Anytime you are thinking about sending money from abroad to Ghana, one app does it better, that is TapTapSend. Download it today. Put in the key details, use the promo code SammyFlex, and with this, I'm sure everything will be fine for you to enjoy some good services from TapTapSend. Now, let's come back to some of the issues we have on our table, for discussion. And one of the things that happened over the weekend was the fact that judgment came in for musician and socialite Hajia For Real in the US of A, where a report says she has been given 1 year and a day. I can see people jubilating. Others are happy that wow. In fact, the law firm has even posted something braggadocio like, oh, why is everybody? Why? Oh, no, okay. So the post was like, was there a sentence? Why is everybody happy? So they are feeling like, okay, even if they sentence and everybody's happy, it means they did some yeoman's job. Yeah, when I realized it, wow, Charlie, that is the feeling. There are other issues around it. Yet people have to say, Charlie, jail is jail. Even if it's 1 day, it is still not going to be an easy thing to take care of. And others are wishing her well, and I want to know what my people also think about it. Does this call for jubilation because of the expected 36 months and 40 months that she was supposed to face, but because of some cool days and some good services by the firm that they dealt with, she has 1 year and a day. 1 year and just a day. Richie, let's listen to the report from the court, and after that we'll pick some views from my people here.
Here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, we just covered the sentencing of Mana Faze Montrage. Here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. We just covered the sentencing of Mana Faze Montrage, also known as Hajia for Real or Mona for Real in Ghana. But she was sentenced on romance scam charges. We've covered the case from the beginning. She was extradited in, and she pled guilty. Her sentencing guideline was 37 months to 46 months. She wanted 3 months. There was a big dispute in the sentencing proceeding about whether a former boyfriend talked her into it, or if in fact she'd had some of these bank accounts opened before she even met him. There was allegations of abuse against the former boyfriend. There was an allegation of that a victim one who tracked her down to the Bronx, New York via her Instagram photos had in fact been catfished. That was the allegation, that her image was used with the voice of another person. None of it was resolved. Judge Etkin took a break, and when he returned, he imposed a sentence of 1 year and a day. This will allow good time credit, and she was also, the U.S. consented to no ICE detention. She will go directly from the BOP facility. She's asked for Danbury, beginning January 29th. She will go directly to an airport and fly to Ghana. So it's kind of it's unique, because I see a lot of people that actually go via ICE. But this is the case. This is the sentencing, 1 year and a day for Hajia for Real or Mona Faze Montrage. Inner City Press, we cover the case from the beginning to the end. InnerCityPress.com.
Well, so that was the report right there. More or less like a court reporter, like we have here in Ghana. There are some reporters who are always reporting from the courts. He is one for his media house in America. So he was there throughout. He said he followed the whole process, and he's filing a report like this. What does this mean to our sister, her fans and supporters and all that? Chabu, I don't know how you followed this as well.
Yeah, I've followed it a bit, so I know what is happening. And interesting thing, you see how the reporter was going about everything. Yeah. He's holding a phone, and then putting it on himself and doing the report. Yes. It should tell you how the whole journalism and the media landscape. Like it is that easy now. You can just use your phone, report, and it's all over the place. I mean, a lot of people are sourcing from this man, so it should tell you where we are now
with media now.
The issue, I think, yes, it's a positive news in terms of the sentencing. I think it's as low as it can get. I mean, getting a 1 year for such crime, and even when you look at the money involved, I think it's a good news for the Hajia for Real's supporters, and even people who love Hajia for Real, who may not be necessarily supporters. I think it's a good news for her. Just that there's also another huge task ahead of her when she arrives. I mean, based on what she does, or her being a celebrity or as an entertainer, she will face the stigma of doing something like this. And
many times she steps up, people asking questions
about it and all that. And again, she used to advise ladies to be hardworking and all those things.
Rely on God. God do it for
them and all that. So now,
but God is still the miracle.
So how is she going to manage that? I think so. That's where the huge task is. I mean, serving 1 year in American jail is like living in some to quote somebody, living in some hotels in Ghana.
Compound house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said that he was a journalist, I think something Kwanzaa. At the time, he says that he was interviewing Ghanaians in jail outside. So he went to one of them and then he was asking him the condition there and all those things. Akwaneka said, "And you cry, me better me bottom." I tell them what a hotel. Bottom with the end. And you cry, as I said, there was a town hotel. City in Pune town. I mean, that I'm not Kaswa near Poplar.
Okay. Not the Kaswa near.
You know, every example, like oh, condition it is and all say, and you cry a Kaswa hotel as a BBC no kind. Okay. So, and we know somebody like this guy who just came, too hype guy. Showboy.
Okay.
I mean, we know how he was living out there and all that. It's, you don't feel comfortable when you are restricted. We know that. But there are certain places that you'll be better off when you compare jail in America to that of Ghana. I mean, obviously, that place will be better. So for her, I think being in jail will not be an issue, but how she will redeem her image when she comes back. I think that's where the huge task is. So if the team or her team will still be available, they should be planning and plotting, if I have to borrow medicals with to know how they are going to redeem her, or at least put her in a position that if she wants to come back to the game, then she should be ready. She should be ready, because some people may even want to have issue with you so that they will tell you.
Use that.
They will use it against you. Yeah. So they will intentionally provoke you. Just to use it against you. So
and everything you say, they are going to make reference to that.
Yeah. So she should be ready. That's where the issue. As for the jail term, I think she got a good deal. So she should just.
Well, I have a solution for her on how to deal with that she only has to go off the public space for some time.
Wow.
There was one lady who was also jailed. She was also in today's nightclub business. I've forgotten her name. She was also using a name like this. A name like this. You remember? I know. After that, where have you seen her again?
No, she's not.
Exactly. She's alive. She's living her life.
Okay.
You understand?
She's there.
Oh, she's alive.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then that's the solution. I think she should go and see her.
After that, she can't be in the public space again.
Yes.
If she wants to avoid this kind of issue you are talking about, then she has to just go away from the public and live a private life. She'll be fine. But if she comes into the public space there, so she should just be away for a while, maybe some 5 to 10 years, so that this generation who knew about the story had most of them be wiped out. No. But if the generation who knew about the story, they are wiped away. Like today, when you put G-Man here, how many people?
Of course,
they have heard the story,
but
it will not be that.
They can't connect.
They don't even know.
They don't know. Yes,
that he served. Now he's a man of God.
Of course.
I'm sure until he tells the story, nobody will know that he's also gone to jail.
Even recently, he's been saying it, but then that connection,
it's not that
exactly.
It is not news.
And again, G-Man also went up the scene.
Yeah, for some time.
He also went up the scene for some time. Oh, but now person sambe So me, that is my solution for her. Come in, let's go.
Well, it's like Chemo said, it has to do with the aftermath of the jail term. You know, when you go into situations like this, you would never come out the same. The situations will always be different. The time will be different. Most of the things that sometimes you used to get will even be different, like in your eyes. It is either you lose most of them, or now things will change so much that you will not even be able to relate to them again. The 1 year that we are talking about, it may be short and it may be the best deal that she probably have gotten, but then it is still a long time for you to get wiped off. And like you are saying, if your advice is anything to go by, then that is the end of the career or the dream she had.
But you choose peace over.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. And that's what I'm saying.
Believe she'll still be living a comfortable life.
That's why I'm saying you will not come out the same. Everything will change. So many things will change about you. It is either you go off or you would want to come and face them head on. And for Mona or for Hajia for real, I think it is going to be a little difficult. Like in the first 2 years of her staying away from the public domain, or from the first year to the third year, it is going to be a little difficult because of her affiliates, the people she is affiliated with, and all of that. You know, she has a very strong tie in the industry.
Yeah.
And some of them may not be able to protect her staff in terms of her conversation as she would feel like wish they would. Definitely. Obi Yababa could be said Obi a Wosia Mona for you just last week. Yeah. So she have no condition to say Kokasa. And we know how, if media wants to probe into your things, how far it can go, especially in recent times. How they will not spare you and pass every angle just to get to you if they don't get to you directly. So me, that is what some of the things that I foresee. That is if she would want to get herself from the public domain when she is back. And again, the fact that I also wish that within the first 3 years, if a better possible, she should also relocate. It is one of the ways that is going to help that particular thing.
Most of the people we have mentioned, they also relocate.
Exactly. If you can relocate,
never living in Ghana.
If you can relocate,
the lady we are talking about, she's not in
exactly.
Ghana.
If you can fast track to if you can fast track and relocate to another country, it will help you a lot. Else, if you are here, supermarket, no. You definitely exactly, you can't be in the house.
Someone invite you to a function.
Invite you because even you see, sometimes the pressure may even come from within, because there are certain people that normally before such situation where you now buy, you know, like they came through for you, they want to invite you, and you say be a quiet say or two party, and I say for a huge event too. Oh, just a dinner, a housewarming, oh, family and friends, oh, just come and let's chill. Oh, we'll be in here. It is just you see, it will take just somebody snap, just one snap, for the person to give out everything. Oh, Mona is here. Oh, look at how Mona is drinking. And that particular headline, we know how it can be twisted. Like, so many things can be milked out of those things. So me, jail term there, nobody, Charlie, jail is jail. Having a criminal record on you, jail is jail. It's definitely going to stick wherever you go. So me, it is about how you deal with it afterwards. That is the most important thing. And like you guys have said, if the team would still be around her even through this time till the time she ends her term, the work that is supposed to be done is to be planning the aftermath of this particular term. I will put Kwakese as an example again. Kwakese, after his jail term, we all know did not come out the same, especially for the first year or the first 2 years. Did not come out, his psyche and everything. You may think that, okay, I will say jail there, probably it is the condition is better than Ahasi. Definitely the condition is better. But now the certain experiences there, probably you get that you may not come out the same. It happens to most of the people that have been there. You may think, oh, the condition is fine, better than what we have here. I had a local prison, I had a prison, I had a prison. But then, you being in a confined space, your freedom taken away from you and everything, and you meeting people that probably and the kind of influences you might get even in there may not make you come out the same. So me, psychologists, whichever people that may help her in getting over or moving on after this whole jail term is the most important thing. For the law firm there, well, they will be happy. They will be happy because just like in so many cases, they can give you a tall list of cases, similar cases. The people ended up like with the worst sentence or the maximum sentence. So if she's been able to milk this out, why not? It is not congratulations though, but for want of a better word, we can say congratulations to her and we wish her well.
This one, she got beauty privilege.
That
thing,
you be saying that. The child saw she was beautiful too, by to go for 34 months.
That's why they were presenting other issues. It's part of it.
Well, unfortunately, like we have said, she will still have to go through it, and we wish her hugs, love, and peace. She should be strong in these times, and I pray that the daughter is also in very good hands wherever she is. Now, in another development, rapper EL is not a happy man. He's not a happy man, not bitters. He's not a happy man because of, bars. He's not a happy man because of a report Graphic Showbiz put out. And the gentleman has been giving it to Graphic Showbiz Woto. Now, what was the crime of Graphic Showbiz? They did not do any big crime. The only crime they committed was the fact that they put out their own assessment of their greatest rappers of all time. That is their GOAT rappers of all time. And this is the list of Graphic Showbiz GOAT rappers of all time. According to them, number 1 is Sarkodie. All time. It's not now. Number 1 is Sarkodie. Number 2 is Obrafo. Number 3 is OK, A.K. Ochame Kwame. Number 4 is Okomfo Kwade. Number 5 is
Lord Kenya.
Lord Kenya. Number 5 is Lord Kenya. Number 6, Rapper Manifest. Number 7, Tiny. Number 8, Reggie Rockstone. Number 9, Strongman. Number 10, Edo Baroni. Number 11, Guru. Maradona. And number 12, Amarado. This is according to Graphic Showbiz all-time greatest rappers in Ghana. When EL woke up and he saw the thing, he vexed. He said, you people, is that how you think? He says, with regards to greatest Ghanaian rappers, I would have thought that a reputable publication such as the Daily Graphic would be more accurate and more informed. Apparently not. It is one of the reasons why Ghana rap will never cross over. Shameful. He said their list of all-time rappers is a very shameful list, and he did not expect that to come from a firm like Graphic Showbiz, publishers of Daily Graphic as well. Like, he sees them to be very, very reputable, respectable. But to do this, he's pained and not say shameful. Chabo?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Obekase.
I don't know why EL will be angry about this. I mean, because this is an opinion piece. Somebody sharing their opinion. So yes, you may disagree with the list. So what? This is not the reason why we are not crossing over. There are a better reason why we are not crossing over. So just to base the fact that someone is sharing his opinion and we are not happy about it, and you are just basing it on this to say that this is the reason why you are not crossing over, I think he is also going overboard. Okay. I will agree with him that I disagree with the list. Okay. There are certain positions that are even Amarado should not make the list. For me, Amarado shouldn't make this list. He just started. He is nowhere near being part of a list like this. So I disagree with that. But I won't say that it's because of that's why we are not crossing over. When we are not talking about even record labels, how we handle music in this system, even how people make money doing music business in Ghana. It's a huge issue. It's critical about us crossing over than compared to somebody just giving his opinion about the rappers of all time. So I disagree with EL just based on that. The fact that he's saying that it's shameful and it's because of that that we are not crossing over. Yes, but him not agreeing with the list, I will be with him on that.
Okay.
There are certain people that I agree that they deserve to be there. Somebody like Sarkodie or Chame Kwame, Reggie Rastone, Lord Kenya. And Obrafo. I agree that they should be
They
in
should
the
be
list.
there. Okay.
And I will also mention Manifest.
Okay.
But Amarado, Eno Baroni,
Okay.
and even to some extent Strongman, they shouldn't be in this list.
Naguru.
Guru, yes, Guru's position should be the 12th. Guru should be in the list, but just that I will push him to the 12th position where Amarado is. And the other ones, Amarado, Strongman, and Eno Baroni, I'll take them out.
You take them out?
Yeah, they just started. They are nowhere near where we can say that they have to be in this list. When we have other people there, somebody like Adam.
Yeah.
I bear them. I think I bear them should be in this list. And then, this guy is no. I don't know if they were also considering those who are active.
They said no. They said all time. If they considering those who are active,
Lord Kenya is not active. Kwade is not active.
They said all time.
Yeah. Then no. I think Adam should be in. And then again, there's another rapper that I want. Oh, to say Dina escape.
Now
but there are some rappers that I think even not Quata. There was another guy apart from Quata. I think there are other rappers that I think they deserve to be here instead of some of the newcomers. Not that they are not good, but I think they have not done enough to earn the position now. Maybe with time they will get there.
Will you bring in Nana Continue?
Continue was more
or
like
Take.
Yes. I'll bring in Take, but not Continue. Continue was a good singer for me. Like his style of rapping is like Okomfo Kwade thing, and Okomfo Kwade is in the list already. Like they are two. You can swap them. So if you consider Okomfo Kwade, then I'll not consider Continue.
Okay. But what do you suggest? Like, what do you think might be EL's main issue? The fact that
he is not in.
The fact that he was ignored. Oh, he brought his. So I was going to ask this question. I was going to ask that. Is he angry that he was not in, or he's angry about the arrangement?
This is your answer.
Says love was overwhelming yesterday. Thanks for the wishes. And since you'll be asking, my favorite 10 my favorite 10. Okay, but do you know we can take his and not make case because he says his favorite.
Yeah. The same thing with the other
no,
one.
but that they are saying all time.
That person
and
is also.
You see why?
It's an opinion piece.
Those people, that's why he has issues with them. Yeah. They are more or less like an institution. So they come with more authority than EL
and
saying.
People will believe them and even take it as
exactly like EL saying his favorite. EL did not even say my all time. But it's an institution like Graphics saying Ghana's greatest of all time. If any institution comes to Ghana and they are doing research about rappers, they can take what Graphics Show is. Because
it is a reputable company that
the station's publisher, the nation's publisher. So once again, let me see EL's favorite rappers.
I think he has worked with almost all of them.
EL.
I know he has worked with
the topic Don Lomi Sarkodie Trade be Lyrical Joe
Feel for Life.
Feel for Life, okay, and Blackway. Wow.
Okay, I know Blackway. Blackway is a KSM.
KSM. Oh, okay. Okay, well, EL is a hip hop head, so I will not be surprised.
And he has worked with most of them.
All of them.
Oh, do you think EL has a point?
Well, to some extent, I think he has, because of, but then, like, partly because this is an institution that, like you said, if there's any other person or any other organization that would even want to run a documentary on some of our state of the music industry itself in terms of rap, or how far rap has even gone in Ghana, some of these things will be used as materials to gather information on who even is a better rapper than which one. So definitely for EL, it is not only because his name was out. The primary, your friends say, pain there is because his name was out. Because if not for anything at all, he's won the best rapper before. 2015. Yes. And he won it with a bar, his best African rapper mixtape. And that was a hip hop, a rap, a body of work. So if not for anything at all, for him to have produced such a body of work, of which even earned him that right of winning the best rapper, as well as even the topmost award, artist of the year in the whole Ghana, definitely it will be out of place for you to take him out, and he would have legit concerns. Because if you are even to talk about his consistency even in the rap game, the likes of Eno Baroni and Amarado do not match. So if you are talking about all time, I mean, for the past 3 years, how consistent has even been Amarado been with the rap game in terms of rap? Even let's take this whole year for example, or even the latter part of last year into this year, it has been a little bit of rapping with more singing. But let's look at how consistent EL has been with the rap even for the last decade. That should even tell you that if we are to talk, unless we want to talk, we want to have a different conversation. If it is about rap, definitely somebody like EL needs to be considered because of the level of input he's even had in the rap game. For at a time, EL was one of the people that were influencing young people to rap because of the things that he had. EL, Papi Kojo, Joey B, those they were controlling, of which you can't take them off unless you want to talk about current relevance or something. And if that one too, then some people will definitely not make the cut as well. The likes of Lord Kenya, Kwade and all will not also make the cut because they are also not actively practicing now. So so definitely as a musician and as a rapper, and one that has served and has won most of the top accolades in the rap game, would definitely be offended if his name is not mentioned. When Red Rockstone saw his name, he was happy that then his efforts that he even put in hip life is recognized. Yeah. So definitely somebody like EL, who also has paid his dues to some extent, has really won things out of that same genre that you are trying to name your greatest of all time. I mean, this is a 12-man squad. Come on, 12. If you had made it 10 like he did with his favorite 10, then we know that okay, this is the usual kind of numbering that people would do in terms of choosing the best out. It is either your top 3, your top 5, your top 10, or what have you. But 12 is one that is not so usual. So if you want to mention 12 and you still take him out, definitely he will be offended. And the other reason why I think he should have also taken it cool on the institution is out of the fact that actually this is an opinion piece. It is an opinion piece of which describing it as shameful to me, I feel is too harsh. But then that is what he felt. That is like he felt pain, and you can't control the words that he would definitely bring out. But this is definitely an opinion piece that can be challenged even by similar institutions or even by individuals from every angle. EL didn't need to say much to prove them wrong. Even his list even proves the other list that they published even flawed. His list, even though most of the people he mentioned may not even be popular in terms of what the other people mentioned do, but then if we are to still have an argument on it, most of the things that they mention or the people that they mention will be flawed. For me, I think Guru shouldn't have been in this list. If not for anything, Guru Amrado, Eno Baroni should have been excused from this list. So we find other people like the Kojokiu, even Mensa of FOKN boys. Mensa should also can also make this list. Dana Kuntihine can also make this list for me. That is, Itek can also make this list. Joey B can make this list. There are so many people that I think have served enough to make this list. That is, if we really want to do some of these things. But then, it is an opinion piece, so you can't hold them much to it. Because the internet is for everybody, you can also do yours and register it on the internet, so that if people want information, they find yours, they will probably find yours as well to inform whatever decision they want to make.
Well, interesting output. Ro, let me still be on you, because on your channel, on Roland Report on YouTube, I know you have done a similar story about it. Choppenson act of recording a song on his sickbed, and in the song, him talking about people looking for his downfall and people not wanting him well. There are many people who think that that was a bad thing for Kojo to do. Richie, you can show the pictures or the videos whilst I do the narration, since copyright would have issues. So this is a video of Choppenson still in the hospital bed with his colleague musician Kweku Flick. I hear the full song features Kipalu. Those things, I'm coming. And all those things around him was raised to painfully still sing in the video. He painfully still sing. In fact, the whole recording setup was taken to the hospital ward for him to do the recording. Yeah, they allow recordings.
Quite easy.
Oh, see. Still.
You say Charlie. Now, why did they try to picture?
In fact, there are others who think that, could you handle this case well in a more mature way, because someone has died, and if you do these things and you start painting pictures like people are looking for a downfall, it looks like you are not handling the issue the way you even have to win emotions out of it. In fact, the lyrics of the song Crown put them on for more. Down for the beer, more person, and others are talking. For the healing here, I know I don't J.
Other guy is to who?
That's
real money. That's real money. Nana Bako hang girl.
Is so crazy now.
Nana Bako hang girl.
And church or
near healing.
Any you know that name manager now. Or not a bandit in now.
Instant healing. Somebody moon.
Bro, would you agree with such people who think he's not handling the issue with the sensitivity that it is attached to?
Talk about the instant miracle.
Talk about that. I know they I don't even want us to do them, because already upon Papa no saying what and how they need problem.
Well, Basame, they have a case. Like, they have a case because of how sensitive the whole issue is. You know, when it happens, when some of these things happen, for Lilwyn and how he is handling the case, I won't fault him that much, because I'm around creatives and I know how sometimes they think and behave, even at the most sensitive time that you would even be imagining some things for them. They would also be thinking or feeling differently from the whole situation. And so me, I him as a creative, I wouldn't fault him that much. But the translation of the act in the public domain is what I am concerned about. For people who think Charlie, he's not handling it well, they have every right to think it that way because of how sensitive they see the thing to be. For Lilwyn, he's just in his creative element. As a creative person, that's the way he's handling the whole issue. It is about it is for the team to see how sensitive the matter is and how they would even want to go about it. Left to Lilwyn, he would have made a whole album out of this. Forget. He can make a whole album out of this particular issue. It is about him expressing his pain and what he feels. At a point, you can't blame him for him thinking that some people wish him bad, because it is his life. He knows the experiences he's having. So if he comes out to say, oh, some people are wishing me bad, you can't. How can you argue that? He knows the experiences he's having, and he would want to put them in the song. For me, the timing, I don't think it is right for me, because I wish he would have been fully recovered, dealt with all, because as it stands, I think the matter is still in court, of which they've adjourned it.
The last time I heard the case has not been advanced.
Exactly. So me, I wish he Uncle Baby case ni Biana before he would even come out to come and even talk about it, grant interview if he would, or even release a song to that effect. But he knows what he wants to achieve. Perhaps I've listened to the full song though, and some of the things that he said in the wedding. It is not only focusing only on a partner. You may not find that compassion for him, but the verses now could flake more any paluta more edebe added to the song, gave the song a different feel for me. That is where I found some remorse in whatever he was trying to preach. For him as a person, he spoke about his experiences in life and the kind of things he is facing. But Paluta and Flake came to give the song that message that he was just trying to preach. Charlie, this is a situation that will be with me forever. It is a bad experience I have been in, and he is thanking God for whatever, taking him out of the situation. And even at the latter of the whole song, he even mentioned certain people, thanked them, including the parents of the boys, and wishing them his condolence and whatever. The song there was 4 minutes 22 seconds. Yeah. So me, for people who feel that near right for him to have released the song, I understand where they are coming from, because the loss of life is not easy for anybody to take.
True.
And if you've been in that situation, even if you've not been in that situation before, you can just imagine, if you not feel well, then definitely you have every right to say it. But then him releasing a song at this time there, him as a creative person, you can't fault him. Now they are not doing catcher, no.
Well, let me go on to Chemo. Let me listen to what he also thinks about the act. Chemo.
Well, when I saw it initially, it didn't do anything to me. I was like, oh, this is normal. But later, when I saw the church video, then I went back to the thing and I go like, no, this guy is doing something wrong. I think technically, and maybe he's been advised, like the court case will not be an issue like that, based on the way we handle things and all that. And this one is Lilwyn against the state, not really against even the family and other stuff.
Okay.
Maybe the family may later put in
press charges,
just to get their compensation or whatever. But now it's against the state. What he did. And I think. So me, I feel that he's been advised that you are just going to go through the process. So let's do it. But he will lose at the court of public opinion, and I think it's bad for his image. That's why he should be careful the way that he's acting now, because based on court of public opinion, we don't deal with technicalities like that. We deal with what people will say about you and how they will say it.
Exactly.
And so if you are giving them ammunition, or you are giving them reasons to say it in a way so that people will hate you, like the way you are putting it in your song, it's like you are contributing it to the whole the whole thing. That's why I have an issue with this, especially. Even if he would have released it should be after everything is over, or like when you finish with the court case, everything, and now you can
then use this particular song to build a memory for what that day. Now the case is over, you already built a memory.
Like that. Okay. For me, I think for the
I get that point.
main court thing there, but I don't think he will have issues like that. But for the court of public opinion, he should be careful because there are some people, they don't like you, as he said, they don't like you already, but they don't have reasons to give others to also hit you. But it's like now you are giving them something. They can pick the song, pick the church video, and then start saying things, and you will not look good. And unfortunately for you, you cannot come and reply like that, especially at this time. You can't. So whatever that they say it's in the public, people are consuming it. Before you recover or before everything will be over for you to come and reply, almost 2 years, because his case can even travel more than 2 years.
Yeah.
Court John, I will 5 years. Now you need.
See, during cry to make us strike.
And you know, until so case be over, now say who ye be say ya. People who are against you, as you are putting it in the song, they will use it against you, and you can't do anything about it. Especially when the thing is in court. Oh, won't mean can be no more outside, no more can go so. No more can go so. Court case in inquiry year, 3 years, 4 years time, I inquiry ya. Omrano, not the amount for forming your more opinion about you already. Okay. And you can't do anything. So I think that the team should be up and doing and then advise against some of these things. Okay. He's in his element, yes. He can do songs like this, but it shouldn't be out at this time. Okay. It shouldn't be out at this time. Not at all.
Well, we are wrapping up. Chemo, I believe you might have seen a video of our video director, Sir Choppenson, his allegations on me, his allegations on Shatawale, and obviously in another video I've also taken time to explain how it happened in my dealings with him. They are all out there for your perusal. Those who would want to watch, they can go check it out. But I also want to know what you make out of what is happening and some of the lessons and studies to be made out of the issue.
Yeah, I think based on my privilege of working with you and sometimes knowing what is happening, I think for me when I saw the video, my first comment was Sammy flex
How dare you were right.
That was my first comment because I know some background information of how he got back into the team or how he got back to work with Shatawale. I know that story. Exactly. So when things like this happens, or when I saw the video and the way he was talking, and then you will go through the comment section, and the way people were saying, "Oh, the guy is humble. The way he's speaking, he doesn't even want to disrespect him." And then I saw one comment. I was really surprised coming from Tosca, Eric Tosca. He also commented that, "Oh, this guy, he's humble. He's hardworking." That's what he I saw at the comments, and I was like, are you sure you know this guy that you are giving that comment about and all that? So for me, I think as business people or whatever that we are doing, when we are taking decisions, it should be more like let's do business before we attach emotions and other things. I think that's what this guy is teaching everybody. Because when it gets to a point that somebody they want to sacrifice somebody, they don't care about who said what or who did what for me. They will go with the way that they will feel comfortable. I've watched the video, and some of the questions that I was asking myself is that he said that working with Shatta from the onset, like many years ago, Shatta cheated him, according to him. In fact, and he was even in trouble because he used his school fees to shoot a video for Shatta. So then my question was, okay, after all that, why then do you come back to work with him? If what you are saying is true, why will you come back and work with him? It's only two things. It's either you are lying or you are a fool. That's the only way that we can explain it. So going forward, let's say that you are just lying because you can't work with somebody. use your school fees to shoot a video for him, go to his house to take your money, and then they sacked you. He didn't give you your money. Why would you want to come back and work with him? It doesn't make sense. But some people were not even going through the issues that the guy was just saying for them to ask questions. So for me, I think people should watch the video. If they want to talk about it, they should watch the video carefully and then ask the questions. And then if they still have time, or they want to know what is happening, they should also watch your response to him, and then they do the judgment for themselves. I think it will be better for us to go that direction than to just take one position and then run with
to town with it.
It's not fair.
Just that in Ghana, there are some people who already have prejudged mentality on some people.
Yes.
So when an issue comes from there, they don't even want to wait to get the right information. They don't want to do any cognitive analysis on what is happening. They just want to conclude that it is like this and it is likely to be like that forever.
And for him, I think, well, I wish him well, but I think his strategy, I don't know who advised him to go this direction, but it will not help him. And surprisingly, he couldn't give out a figure that Shattawale owes him. Like I was, after saying everything, I was expecting him to say that he's supposed to pay me $1,000, $2,000.
But here he says $5,000.
No, the closest that he went was that the money is not even up to $5,000. That's what he said. He didn't give specific. Yes. If anybody is saying he said $5,000, I will tell them to go and watch the thing again. He said that the money is not up to $5,000. That's what he said. He didn't give specific figure. And that one too was surprising to me. After ranting, saying all those things, you couldn't give specific. Like he owes me 1,000, he owes me 2,000 or something. He couldn't say that one too.
I see. Well, Ro, that's wrap up. I know you have a lot of information about this.
Well, for me, it is about the betrayal for me. You know, unfortunately for somebody like Shattawale, in most of the public conversations, he is guilty until proven otherwise. He is already guilty. He is guilty.
He is guilty already.
Already. So if somebody comes to say, oh, Shattayem, say Shattayem, sir, unfortunately, some people have their own opinions before they would even they won't even bother to ask questions because the person you are talking about in their minds is already guilty. But hey, such is life. Me, it is the betrayal for me because I am privileged to be in certain conversations or all the circles that this guy has been in terms of this particular conversation, and I can say that I am disappointed at the angle or the tangent that he decided to take because of so many reasons. You see, even if the person is owing you, I'm asking myself, will this bring the money? If I am even to advise him, that is even if I am his advisor and he wants his money, if I am to list 10 ways of him getting his money, this would definitely not make the cut. You come into the public domain, and especially for somebody like Shatta, come on, how are you going to get your money? So you think you call him out in that manner, that is even if he's owing you, he will come out and come and say what? Choppenson, you are spoiling my name, so come and take your money, or come and mention how much I owe you, or he thinks that perhaps Shatta is going to have a tete-a-tete with him on the internet. Maybe he wants the hype, and of course Shatta's name there, we know how people are cashing out. It's almost like a secondary, so he would want to go that tangent. And again, the betrayal that I'm talking about has to do with even the conversation that he brought to be part of the team and his real intention. Me, Shatta is a human being. He has his flaws, no two ways about it. But now, as we speak, per my experience and the things that I have seen in this industry, Shatta Tiobinaso, let's forgive him. Oh yes, Shatta Tiobinaso, let's forgive him. You see, the kind of betrayal that man has seen in his years of living, if not his the entirety, but even the
active years
in the showbiz space, at time. And unfortunately, most of the sacrifices that even come from his part is not even out, doesn't come out. It is mostly the betrayal from other people. Shatta has not done this for me. He was supposed to do this for me. He was supposed to do that for me. And check all the approach. The approach of people coming to call him out has to do with, okay, let's drag his name into the mud. And see, even if he is at fault and you would want something from him, if you drag his name into the mud and he goes down dead, will you be happy? You see, and that is where it doesn't make sense to me. Because if I want something from Chemo and I wish him dead, how will that bring me what I want from him? How? You see, and that to me doesn't make sense in any set of form. It doesn't make sense to me in any set of form. So look at the experiences that man has gone through, the number of people who have been close to him, the kind of news. What do you say? Till date, I have somebody in my DM who is sending me beats to send to Shatta.
I also have someone.
Like he sent 10. Just last weekend when I was in Ho, he messaged me. I posted one of many Shatta pictures and he messaged me, Charlie, you dog me, oh, this thing, my dream to me, Shatta, Charlie, you are now, I don't even know what.
One guy sending me beats, and I don't know if it's the same one.
And I made a complete song.
And I was like, bro, you see, some of these things are the reason why most of the people, especially the people with genuine heart with Shatta, will always have a problem with Shatta. Because of outsiders like this. They come with a certain conversation. Oh, I want to do this. Some come lying prostrate on the ground. And at the end of the day, unfortunately, have their own intentions of what they actually want in the back of their mind. Look at how Choppenson came. Me, I was there when he came. Choppenson will send you a text message and will call you to tell you, bro, I have sent you a WhatsApp message. Oh, please go and read and reply to me fast. And all it is about him coming back to the team. And all is about coming back to the team. I was there when Shatta Wale said, Charlie, cut this guy off. He doesn't have a good mind and his intentions are not right. And today we are seeing it. Me, when I saw the video, there are so many things that was running through my mind. And one of them that hurt me the most was the people that would even need the likes of Shatta Wale and his likes to make it in life. At the end of the day, there are people who are also knocking with genuine hearts to do whatever they can to also get that form of elevation to a different level. And unfortunately, those people are going to suffer. Because of some of these experiences, they will be cut off. And he was, in his statement, he was talking about carrying industry along. If he has this level of experience that Shatta has for the past 10 years, I don't think even his parents. No, let me use even the last decade self. 20 years to put the work with. Let me use the last decade. I don't think even his parents that he mentioned in the video, he would even speak to them. That is how deep this conversation is. For people and their commentaries and whatever. Now me, I am slow to actually listen to some of these commentaries because of the experiences that I've had being at this side of the conversation. Unfortunately, see what the people that you even expect them to think when some of these things come, like their thinking ceases. Oh, it's easy. And sometimes you sit back and you ask yourself, really? You are supposed to know better. But if this is the whole conversation, even after listening to both sides, then what else can you do? You can just keep quiet and leave the rest to chance. Besides, whatever they formed in their head is still there. It's still there. So me, when they some people, oh, he's humble, oh, he's not the, oh, he's I said, well, if somebody drinking coconut is a sign of humility, then how about somebody forming a cool face and crying just to lay his grievances.
Yeah.
Well, for whatever it is, I'm also surprised he is calling out Shatta. Of course, whatever he's saying, they are lies. Because if they are not lies, nobody, he should ask. Let's say Shatta is the bad one. Since when you started working with Shatta Wale, he should ask anybody in the industry that has had a problem with Shatta Wale that has gone through you, who has not been able to either calm down or seen the light after going through you. Like, look, everyone says Shatta Wale no more painting the black, and he is black. Like, where was Sammy Flex in this conversation? Have you been? How did you contact them? How did you contact? Well,
in the video, that's why.
That's how he said.
Yeah,
and
he
that's
said that when he asks you anything, you be doing him some way, be as if you don't want to tackle the issue, you don't want to see him. So he had to go and talk to Shatta himself. And that's what he said.
Meanwhile,
we wish him well.
Wish
him well. The painful thing is that he's lost a fine opportunity to do this.
Of course. So
you came back from Nigeria. You said, Charlie, you still have to do this.
Yeah.
If really it was terrible, would you have to? You would have come back to ask. Nobody look for you.
And he said that you rather call for him to come back.
Over a month.
Over a month.
Over a month. No, I mean over a month when he came.
Doing the back and forth.
Doing the back and forth, Charlie.
Oh, so he said I rather.
He said you called him. He did in somewhere where you call him.
To come and work for him for Shatta Wale. He didn't say much about you apart from you tossing
him.
Then everything
he will be there. Then you will call him that Shatta says we want to do this. Then he will go and do it, hoping Shatta will sort him out, and Shatta doesn't sort him out. When it comes to you today, you do him daily that.
I'm happy I did not pay attention because those days don't make sense to me in any way. Well, those who get to know, like I said, I have a video explaining it, and that is my reality. That is my truth. One thing I don't know is how to tell lies in an issue because they be a bad intro. But whatever I say, put me anywhere, and I'll still maintain and repeat the same thing, or maybe add some more. But to move away from it, never. And once again, people are teaching us experiences in this industry.
Of course.
Experiences that if you are not careful, you never even open up to anybody. In fact, you'll be wicked. So I now understand why people sometimes they don't even pick other calls. I don't mean come. So imagine Anka go from Anka Manfa. Anka San come make us say Sammy Flex I see. Once again, managers, artist managers are from Omofa. Hey, who?
Who
how to play it because you can't satisfy them. Well, let God will be done. That's how I can say.
Exactly.
I am me. I can learn to be something.
Yeah.
But would that thing be the real thing that I would want to do?
No.
Let God will be done, and He knows best at the end of the day. Well, let's end it here. Another beautiful show just ended. Showbiz Daily. I did it with my squad in Team Do Solomon in the middle, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited. And if you want your online solutions, digitization, monetization, everything. Some now Facebook is monetizing Ghana, so if you want someone to take you through the process, come and take a card. We take you through
consultation. Abu can say that for.
The guy is wasting my they should come with something. But you talk to them. I think they are happy after talking to me, but I am
and the brand they bring now breast.
What they mean to me can be thrown by me.
Not to feel the pain of a brand, but no mom cat first.
Yes.
Ezo mutia draw.
The more rate card.
No kasa bro. Lawyers no sa no mo.
Unto me, I'm a far bass manager.
Now I'm manager.
Lawyers no sa no be adwuma no.
Business
Asem no ebeti crowd also to be sorting listening time. Well, and thanks to Roland Amate as well. He works with Shatter Movement Empire, Roland Report on YouTube and RolandReport.com. To my producers, Digital Rasta is God Kerris, who did camera for us, Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Until then, be safe, subscribe to us, and always, if you get the opportunity, learn from us as well. We believe in doing what is right and being professionals. But for people, see you when I see you. We are out of here. Bye bye.